Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Welcome to a surprise gold gun guide. Today we are going to be taking a look at the new DLC weapon, the Banshee. This is technically a shotgun, but let me get this straight. This is not a shotgun. This is some sort of weird SMG. At least that's how you should definitely be using it. If you use this like a typical shotgun, it's not going to do you so well. This is like a cooler version of the Argus, except it's also a worse version of the Argus. In fact, this might just be the worst weapon in Black Ops 3, and I love it. It might just be my new favorite weapon in Black Ops 3. This has an infinite one-hit kill range. Now that sounds pretty OP, and from the gameplay behind you, it might seem pretty powerful and overpowered. However, as somebody who has been using this a lot ever since he got it, this is definitely not overpowered. And let me just say, I completed my 75 win streak. Thank you, Mad Dog, for helping me with that. The first ever supply drop I opened from the 10 bonus supply drops, the 10 rare supply drops that you get for 75 wins. The first item in the first supply drop was this beautiful Banshee. The way this thing works is that it shoots an energy projectile. Now, unlike other weapons in Call of Duty, this is not a hit scan weapon. When I say a hit scan weapon, I mean when you're using your KN-44, when you're using your Kuda, and you pull the trigger, the exact frame that the bullet leaves your gun, in quotes there, leaves your gun, the exact frame, it is going to scan what is in front of your weapon, in front of your iron sights or whatever, and it's going to say, if there's an enemy in front of your weapon, it's going to say, fine, that bullet hit. That's how they register bullets and damage. However, with this weapon, when you pull the trigger, it leaves the front of your weapon, like it actually shoots a projectile, and then it takes some travel time in order to get to your target, which you'll see in the gameplay has a very interesting effect on the way you want to aim. You can actually literally pre-fight or pre-shoot somebody, as I've done, I think you've seen the gameplay a couple times, and they can walk, as soon as they turn the corner, the projectile will then turn and hit them because there is that sort of travel time. And because of that travel time, it makes this weapon incredibly difficult to use, but incredibly rewarding and so much fun. The balance of this weapon, and what really makes it the worst weapon in this game, is that up close you are going to be beat by shotguns because you have to be accurate, which is kind of difficult to do, like I said, with the Argus. And with the Argus, I said you kind of want to keep them at a distance because you do need that extra time to be precise. However, when you keep them at a distance, because there is that travel time, they can actually just dodge your bullet and they can strafe very, very easily. But for some reason, I have no idea, I got this gold within the game session. I got it. It only takes 100 one-hit kills, which if you hit the target, it's always a one-hit kill. And then from then on, it is the typical double kills, revenge kills. What else was it? It's the 50 kills without any attachments, and it's the 50 kills without any perks, and the iron sight, or a sight and 6 attachments, as well as bloodthirsties, of course. Once you get a feel for the range you're going to be want to use this in, this thing is so great. I would say it's almost like pistol range, and you have to be accurate with it. And because I got the MR6, because I got the SVG gold before this, it was super kind of natural for me to get that accuracy, that accurate fast reaction time down. I am loving this shotgun. But now we need to talk about this gun in general. Most of you beautiful people, I'd argue almost all of you beautiful people, don't have this shotgun, nor ever will. I am now convinced with this shotgun that this game is not, by any stretch of the imagination, pay to win. However, this is completely 100% pay to have fun. It has been quite a while for me to laugh and smile and just have pure joy in Black Ops 3 for the past couple weeks. I think you guys would have already seen or are going to see a rant about Black Ops 3, but this made me completely forget about any lag. This made me completely forget about any sort of skewed teammates or whatever, because I was having pure fun. And I can only imagine the amount of fun and the amount of happiness and joy this gun could give hardcore players like me, because this was a challenge I had to learn. This was a completely new experience to Call of Duty than I've ever had before, and that's why I had so much fun. If I did not get this from a weapon or a supply drop, if I didn't get this weapon at all, I don't think I would have played Black Ops 3 yesterday, or for the 4 hours that I did play it yesterday. And that's incredibly sad. Like, if they made this weapon available for even for something ridiculous like $5, like, I would pay $5 for the experience I had with this gun. You have moments where you're shooting somebody across the map and somebody else will run in that pathway and just like Secret Service the bullet. You'll have times where you shoot, you take cover, and while your energy blast is mid-air, an enemy will turn a corner and just get smacked in the face. This is so much fun, and it's so incredibly depressing and money hungry and awful and evil for Treyarch or Activision not to give this experience to these fans, to the hardcore players, to the fans who even want to pay a little bit extra without going into some random lottery-based system. I freaking love this weapon, and it's so depressing you guys can't share this experience too. It's bullcrap. It's the most bullcrap thing about Black Ops 3. Yes, there's lag. Yes, the teammates are awful, but the fact that you guys can't have as much fun as I have simply because random numbers didn't allow you to have this fun, it's crap. But I thought I would make this video just because I was having fun, and it's going to be overwhelmingly positive with this seed of just awful negativity behind it. And it's Treyarch's fault, it's Activision's fault. So tell me, you guys, what sort of DLC weapons do you have, and what was your experience with them? I really want the FAMAS, or the MX Grand, or the HG40. None of which I have. I have a lot of melee weapons, and this is the only ranged weapon that I have. I have the Shadow Claw on PC, but I suck at PC, so I don't really count that. But tell me, what weapons do you have? Do you like them? Do you wish you could share that experience with somebody else? Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.